Football is back on the radar. Volleyball begins their season, and a local bowler makes national headlines. I'm Moses Leos, and this is your Hayes Free Press Sports Roundup. It has returned. Football is back in Hayes CISD. After waiting a week, per UIL rules, both the Hayes and Lehman football teams hit the practice field on Monday. Anticipation was high in both camps as players and coaches were anxious to get the proceedings underway. Perhaps no more than at Lehman, where the team is looking to put last year's finish behind them. No one was more excited than Lehman wide receiver Kelton Powell, who couldn't wait to hit the field.
I was excited. I woke up, I was screaming. The whole house, I woke the whole house up, woke the dog up. I was happy. And we'll pull up and pick up my boys, and we were cruising.
Powell and the Lobos hit the ground running in the first practice, working on tempo and speed. Head coach Todd Raymond, who is entering into his second season, hopes to see that and more during fall workouts.
You know, most important thing is I'm looking for enthusiasm and pace and tempo. We hope that a bunch of it, and a lot of it has the retention. They retained a lot from spring ball. You can see we jumped into a team setting on offense right off the bat, just to kind of gauge, to set the tempo for speed and the pace in which we want to practice, but also to see what they retained. And so they, the most important thing right now is effort and just the pace of practice. The other stuff will come along.
For Raymond, getting the first day under his belt was a big relief.
To get through that first initial day, and just to get out here finally start to do football is awesome. Just to kind of get, because I can quit worrying about all that other stuff, and we can just get out here and coach our kids and coach football.
Fans will get to see the Lobos in action this weekend. Lehman High School will hold their annual blue and silver kickoff at 6 o'clock on August 17th. At Hayes, the focus of the first couple of workouts was attention to detail. Under new head coach Neil LaHue, the Rebels continue learning the new strategies and tactics he brought from San Antonio Roosevelt. While LaHue is a new fixture at Hayes, his desire to continue recent success was not lost.
We want to make playoffs. We also want to challenge for a district championship. And, we want to compete at a high level. I want these guys to come together as a team. But Hayes has a rich tradition, and we're not. We have high expectations. So that's the way we're training them, and that's hopefully the way. I believe that's the way we're working at this point.
Of course, success is based on familiarity with the system. While the Rebels continue to work on that, some players feel spring practice helped ease the style transition. Here's quarterback Jeff Jordan explaining how spring practice helped.
It's difficult, but I think spring ball helped us a lot because when Coach Felt was here, it was different playbook and everything, but spring ball helped us a lot. And then coming into 2 days, or 1 days right now, it's kind of refreshing my mind, so getting us back on track.
Fans can check out the progress of the Rebels this weekend as well. Hayes will hold an intra-squad scrimmage on August 17th. The highly anticipated Red and Blue Barbecue will be on August 21st. We will continue to follow the progress of Hayes and Lehman football. Be sure to check future editions of the Hayes Free Press for more information. While football is in the practice stage, volleyball now begins their regular season. Both Hayes and Lehman played their first matches of the year, with both notching big wins. The Lady Lobos opened the Hayes CISD varsity sports schedule on August 12th against Del Valle. Lehman defeated the Lady Cardinals in straight sets, 25-21, 25-11, and 25-17. Haley Rohde had a team-high 8 kills on the night. Here is Rohde describing what she saw from a Del Valle defense.
The other team had a strong middle block, but their block was really slow, so it was easy to read around and go hit 31s or slides or anything off the middle. And if it was off the middle, they didn't have a block, it was just a wide open kill.
Heidi Munoz led the Lady Lobos with 8 assists. Here is Munoz giving insight on how the team earned the win.
Our serves were amazing. We all made our serves. We probably missed a couple, probably 2, but that's what keeps us going is our serving and trying as a team to focus on what to do when we have our little breaks.
Lehman starts the season 1-0 and will play this weekend in the Austin ISD tournament. They will be at home against Crockett on August 20th at 6:30 p.m. Hayes equally opened the season with a big win. The Lady Rebels traveled to Leander Rouse and came away with a straight set victory. They defeated the Lady Raiders 25-18, 25-7, and 25-13. Sydney Peridot came through with 11 kills on the evening, while Catherine Riston aided the effort with 25 assists. Hayes will now travel to Pearland this weekend to play in the prestigious Texas Volleyball Invitational Tournament. They will open their 2013 home schedule on August 19th against Dripping Springs. Game time is scheduled for 7 p.m. Finally, a local professional bowler's misfortune has become a viral sensation. Kyle resident Troy Walker was looking to notch his 47th sanctioned perfect game in his 33-year bowling career at the Lucy Bonneau Striking Against Breast Cancer Mixed Doubles Tournament in Houston. However, as he rolled the final ball to notch the 12th and final strike, the ball rack came down and completely stopped the ball. He got one more shot, but he could not get the final strike. The video has now gone viral, with 1.7 million viewers watching the clip on YouTube and many more seeing it on ESPN SportsCenter. In this week's edition of the Hayes Free Press, we chronicle Walker's experience and his feelings on his newfound notoriety. For a more in-depth look at the start of football practice, along with a synopsis of the Lady Lobos' win over Del Valle, be sure to pick up a copy of this week's edition of the Hayes Free Press, or view the stories online at hayesfreepress.com. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. For the Sports Roundup, I'm Moses Leos.